What's going on, everybody? It's the Creative Pro checking back in for another episode of Fireside Tech. I hope you enjoyed your week and are ready to learn something new, because today we're going to be going over how to edit to the beat. And this is one of my favorite styles to use when going about doing a video edit, so I'm going to show you how to do that today. Before we jump into today's video, let me remind you real quick to hit the big red subscribe button if you have yet to already, and turn the notification bell on just for fun. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be using Final Cut Pro 10 and Epidemic Music to find the music. The first thing I like to do when going about editing to the beat is find a song. So why don't we jump onto the computer, find a song, and then we'll go about editing the clips to that song. Computer, here we come. The first thing you're going to want to do when you're editing to the beat is find your track that you want to edit it to. I like to hear the song and edit the clips I have already shot to that song. If you don't know where to find music, this is a good place to start. You can search for anything in here. They even have sound effects too as well, so that's very helpful. So once you have your song, we're going to want to jump over into Final Cut Pro, and this is the song, so I'm going to drag it down to the bottom of the timeline. I didn't like the beginning that much, so I'm just going to cut it off right there. So I want the track to start there. Okay, so you're gonna wanna find your in and out points. This was just a quick time lapse, so I'm just gonna use the whole thing. Put it here. Okay, so as you can see, it's a little bit long, so I'm thinking about maybe one of these drops over here where I heard the first clap or second clap. We can give it a change. Right here, we're gonna stop this clip. So another little pro tip, this is something I like to do, is I will select that clip and come up to the retime and put it to normal, so it's 100%, and that gives me this green bar on top. And I drag this, actually let me put it so I want it to switch right there. Another pro tip, so you can get more accurate with your selection, what I'm gonna do is zoom in so you can see each little bump on the beat. So right here you can see that drop, so let's cut it right there on the red. Let's watch that back now, and it's slowed at 99%. Nice. When that beat drops there, it goes black, so we can put our next clip. So I'm gonna grab the next clip and drag it right beside where that other clip ended. And now let's watch back to just see how it looks, these two clips in. And as you can see, this is very long, so now what we're going to want to do to get the story moving along is cut this drone shot down. So at the beginning, I don't really like the shot here because there's not much cars coming through, so I'm going to start it right here, this clip, and match that to the end. And so I'm thinking this doesn't need to really be a long clip either. Okay, so on that fourth hit, so 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth, on that fifth little red peak right here, I'm gonna zoom in actually, so you can see better right there. I'm gonna leave the playhead. We can just cut this clip right down. Okay, so instead, last time what I did was change the speed of the clip and dragged it. I could have sped it up, but it's up to you. So here we go, let's watch these cuts. That's perfect, so now we can get in our next clip. So we have this here, I'm gonna take the volume away. So this clip is a little bit quicker, so we're gonna go back to the blade speed normal and drag this head down so it speeds up. All right, now let's watch that back. Shift Z to see the full timeline, and from this cut to this cut. I want it to end like here. Yeah, right there. And so I'm gonna pull this here now to where that beat drops. You can see where I zoom in. Oh, let's get it right to that yellow. Okay, let's see how that looks. Perfect. Okay, now let's add in that next clip. Go the hand changing right here. There's another drop coming up here, and I want to get that hand switching from the hand to the walk, so we're gonna have to find where that starts in this clip. I'm just gonna mouse. Okay, so right there. All right, so that's the M, and I need to match that right to here. M. So these are just markers, and I use them to like line the clips up so I know where the drop happens, and then I can just trim that clip off there so they, there you go, nice. So that's another little tip you can use, add markers and match those markers up and just trim the playhead either left or right so it fits in with the other clips. That little drop there, we don't need this to be too long. Cut that down. Let's watch that from here. I'm gonna drag this right here, take the volume away. So when this drop happens here, let's just slow-mo. So I'm grabbing the range tool here and I'm gonna slow-mo the first little bit. I'm getting my hand pointing in slow motion. So the drop is right about there, so I'm gonna hit M. Okay, so on this clip, we're gonna wanna find where my arm is going up to take the shot. So I just cut that clip and I trimmed it here. And now, there we go. So let's see let's watch back and see if it matches. There we go. I'll continue to edit up this little segment here so I can show you what it's like to edit with the beat and not with the beat. Let's jump back in front of that fire and wrap up this video. So that concludes today's tutorial. I hope you learned something new. Like the video if you did. Comment down below if there's anything you want to see for Fireside Tech, and share this video if you think it could help somebody. I hope you guys enjoy this upcoming week and crush it. I can't wait to see you next Sunday in front of this fire again. It's a Creative Fro, and I'm out.